essayer de faire la passe. Il met tout, là. All in. Kill mode. Au fond de la caisse. Alors, il essaie de faire les 6 secondes.
I just want to get it done. We want to get that 6 done. That's what we're looking for right now.
That's so straight!
We're back at the Texas 2K, one of North America's most anticipated drag races of the season. Here, thousands of speed freaks and dozens of racing teams have met up every year for almost 2 decades. Along with welcoming some of the highest performance race cars on the planet, the Texas 2K offers the best maintained tracks around and an enthusiastic crowd of adrenaline junkies. Nissan GTRs may be expensive, but they're nothing compared to Lamborghinis. And since the mechanical parts that make them competitive on the quarter-mile track are non-existent, they have to build them from scratch.
We will basically challenge and eventually beat the GTR on a quarter mile. You heard it from me, OB.
Nissan GTRs cost a quarter to a third of the price of a Lamborghini. And with a few modifications, these race cars can explode out of the starting gate. That's why they're so popular for the quarter mile.
We wanted to try a GTR. Obviously, this big highlight this weekend is our new baby Alpha Queen with AMS. So we're super excited. The car's running great. It looks fantastic. AMS car, they always go with the Alpha name. Power, male, testosterone. Queen, she's a gorgeous car, but you need to respect her. That car is fast.
You need to be afraid of that car to
You need to respect it.
While Obi is excited about seeing his new GTR for the first time, Giddy is starting to get worried. 3 days earlier, he did tests with his Alpha G, and it gave him a lot of trouble. But Giddy's not a quitter, and he's only got one goal in mind.
We came here specifically for one reason. We want to hit the 6s. Everybody around the world right now for the past year has been chasing that quest for the 6, and that's what we're here for.
We want to be the first, and we want to have the record. And it's been a battle for the past year. People are getting closer and closer and closer, but nobody has gotten that 6, and everybody wants it.
The guys have been working on the car. We had a little mishap. They've been working on the car for 3 days straight to put it back together. They put it back together now. Man, I saw smoke a little bit coming out of the hood. Usually it smokes a little bit, but this time was a little bit more than usual. As soon as I came around here and pulled in, the car erupted in fire, and they put it out right away. This is all from the fire.
And you have to be really passionate to be out there and continuously fail and keep going and keep going and keep going. And
you have to be mentally disturbed. Well, right now, there's 3 teams here that can hit 6s. AMS Performance, which is us, will be Prestige with the GTR as well. And there's ETS. Those are the 3 teams in the event that can hit, that have the ability to hit the 6s. The closest right now is ETS. They're 701. They're here. They're also going for the 6s.
Giddy and I, we're probably the only individuals that actually are building monster cars. All of the monster cars that we were basically battling with, they're all the big companies, the big tuner cars that they have for their shop in order to perform and to promote themselves. In one way, obviously, it's not financially intelligent because they get something from it if they perform well. We just basically race and spend money. But we're really pushing the tuners out of their comfort zone. You know that
Yes.
it's out?
Yeah, it's done. From what I heard, 17 days, 17 straight days, going to the track.
And they gave up.
Trying, braking.
That day, fixing, going out the next day, breaking,
They give up.
fixing, going.
They give up.
Basically, it's a nice word.
If Even though the Nissan GTR is a more affordable car than the Lamborghini, to hope for a performance in the 6-second range on the quarter mile requires spending a few $100,000 on modifications.
That happens every few years where you go for a full second from the 7 to the 6. This has been the toughest milestone to break. Shops from all over the world have been trying. Cars have been breaking, catching fire, so it's time to get it. You know, it's time.
You can't hurt me more than stones and sticks.
Our expectations for the weekend with Alpha Queen to come here, get accustomed to the car. Everyone's asking me, are we shooting for the 6s? My personal opinion is no, that's not what we're here to do. We're just gonna crank it up a bit, but if the boss says let's go, well, we're gonna have to go.
Oh, you interested in hearing Your Majesty fire up for the first time?
Is it actually ready now?
It's ready now.
Let's go.
Alpha Queen is one of the most powerful Nissan GTRs designed so far on the planet. It can get up to nearly 3,000 horsepower.
Amazing. Now the heat and the fucking sound. Okay.
I saw your hat fly off.
If you think all you need to do is press the gas pedal to make a car like this perform, you're dead wrong. The driver needs to do close to 20 maneuvers just to get it to launch. For now, Haig is the only member of OB's team who can pull it off.
In 15 minutes, we have Haig that's going to go for the first pass ever with our GTR in front of thousands of people. So, I mean, you know what? It's the first time that I see Haig. He's like hyperventilating. I'm not sure at this point if he's having fun, I'll tell you that. And right back after that, we are going to have Giddy that's going to basically try to beat the world record and go into the 6s with the GTR. So, game on. Allons-y.
You could say there's a lot of electricity in the air. It's only the start of the qualifiers, and already everyone wants to break records. It's looking good.
Tout le monde est pompé raide. Road Kings, baby.
Don't wanna be another wasted man.
The competition begins at the Texas 2K. Dozens of competitors hope to put on a good show, and thousands of fans want to witness history being made. But first, OB's Lamborghini makes its debut on the quarter-mile track.
Most people think, oh, it's easy, press the gas and that's it, but it's not. There's around 15 steps that you need to follow in sequence or else the car doesn't launch. This is still a car with some of the features and components from the manufacturer. We're actually tricking the computers in order to bypass them and to get to do the car what we want it to do. You need to put it in sports mode, ECF or traction control off, put it in gear, line up, reverse, in first gear, press the brake, tap the gas. All of that needs to be done in front of about 5,000 people between 15 to 30 seconds. So you need to do it lots of times in order to basically get a good launch. If you don't set up properly, you're out. That's it. That's all. You lost. And the next.
Jesus Christ.
9.3.
That's crazy.
Good.
9.3 seconds is pretty impressive for the first tests in the Lamborghini known as Envy. While OB got those results without breaking a sweat, the task will be much harder for Haig in Alpha Queen.
I'm suited up, and we go out there. I'm afraid it's a big build. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of pressure. It's the team's image, AMS, OB Prestige Auto.
Guess what we have for you guys coming out? Alpha Queen.
It's the end of the day. I am psyched. And that launch Just set me back in my seat.
That's it, that's it, that's it.
What was the time?
That was the ride of my life.
We just actually did our first pass with Alpha Queen. It was just friggin' mental. Egg mastered that beast.
Good job, guys. Sorry, I came in late to the party. No.
So, I mean, you know what? Under pressure, he performed incredibly well. The car did very, very good. You know, we're gonna have fun. Stay tuned.
For now, Giddy's the one who'll be under pressure. Of all the competitors in the Texas 2K, he's the one who's most determined to get a time in the sixes.
I just want to get it done. We want to get that 6 done. That's what we're looking for right now.
Something happened. He tried. That was so clean. Oh my gosh, 7.08. We tried.
Hey guys, mom.
Wow, he's so close to the 6-second mark, despite the mechanical breakdown. Giddy may have qualified, but he's worried about the state of his car.
The car shut me down because we lost coolant in the car. Just a hose, a stupid hose. This was a perfect launch. It would have been a 6-second pass, but that's the sport. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Show me the money. We have to take the car now and look at what's going on with the motor. We're done for today with the car. Next pass will probably be tomorrow afternoon. Yeah.
If Giddy is to stay in the competition, his team will have to pull out all the stops to try to bring his car back to life. The day's coming to an end at the Texas 2K, but not for everyone. Giddy's team just discovered that the breakdown in the cooling system completely destroyed the engine. They'll have to replace it once again.
Everything okay? Tomorrow, fool. Don't mess around. We got no time. Gotta get the record before somebody else gets it.
It's gonna be a very long night for the mechanics.
Sunday, our 4th day of the races, last day. It's so sad.
Jason Miller here. He's the one that's in charge of the track prep. He said, tell the big cars, tell them to come up on everything.
Oh, Eggs needs to hear that. Elle dit, la prochaine qualification, dis aux gars de tout mettre parce que la piste va être parfaite pour eux autres. So we're going to try to hit with Alpha Queen a 7.2. That would be really, really exciting. It would finish the weekend in a really cool way. So Egg is like, oh my God. I think he's totally converted to GTR, so I'll have to pull him back and bring him to reality down the road. You know, we're Lambo guys, right? I don't need to re-engage the
You don't have to rev it again?
No.
No.
It's over there.
No.
And we believe our Lambos will beat the GTR. This is the future right here. Jason started with a quarter mile, and now he will be able to apply all of his knowledge.
Very excited about this. I mean, I have a background in drag racing since I was 16 years old. The GTR is the ultimate target. When we're coming racing in terms of all-wheel drive cars, the Nissan GTR is the car to beat at the moment. My goal is to have our Lamborghinis outrunning the GTRs, even at the highest level.
On another note, Giddy's overjoyed that his team has managed to repair his GTR.
So Giddy right now is probably pacing around. It's going to be his first pass since putting the motor and everything back together. These guys are amazing. They worked on the car overnight to get it to be able to just make a pass, and hopefully that pass is going to be the 6.
But the ETS team lucks out in going first to try to smash the world record.
We're waiting for them. We're all nervous because they have the ability to hit it. So if he hits it, it's over. He'll be the first one.
Racers, this is first call for eliminations. ETS is going to make another pass and their GTR shooting for that 6.
Always stress when somebody that is able to run a faster time than me goes out.
Game on.
Everybody watches the other and hopes that they'll be the one to hit the 6 first.
No.
As long as nobody hits it, the chase is continuing. Nobody hit it yet.
Okay, ETS missed the mark. Now it's Alpha Queen's turn to be launched onto the track. And Haik got the green light from OB to go all out.
Giddy, we cranked it up.
Right now?
We're going for the big pass.
Really?
Kill switch.
7-1.
No.
699. 680.
Oh my God! What?
Come on, come on, come on!
98 miles per hour, 723.
Superb performance by Alpha Queen. They didn't get the 6 seconds, but that's an exceptional result for a Nissan GTR. The coast is now clear for Giddy.
We're going out for a pass right now with some power in the car. Hopefully we can get one clean, nice pass. I don't want to leave here with nothing.
Giddy has been going for a record like this for years. Despite his losses, he's never given up.
So straight! Oh, miles an hour, not so good.
Burnt the car. We broke the motor. We changed another motor. We broke the bumper. All the parts that had to be replaced on the car, and it still happened. First in the 60s can never be beat. First in the 60s.
Even if someone
They
goes
can beat it
faster,
now. Go ahead, beat
we're
it.
still
Go
the first.
690. We're first in the 60s.
This is it, done and done. We went into the 8 seconds with the Lambos. Giddy got a 6.93 world record. This is what racing is all about. Sometimes, you know, it's not that good, but right now it doesn't get better than that. So happy to share this with you guys.
I can't explain how happy I am, really. We waited for it, we suffered for it, we got it. The whole team, this was a whole team effort. We got it. It was
In the next episode, Giddy and OB go on a high-end shopping spree.
The amount of money that we paid for that room, it's over 100,000.
Compared to the cars, it's a drop in the bucket.
They want to know from us who deserves this car.
Spectacular.